guys, Chris here, Destination Unknown. As you can see, we didn't get very far away from home today. Owning a coach like this, one thing I need to say to you is if you're not 100% comfortable mechanically, then this might not be the thing for you, especially if it's an older bus. Ours is a 2000 model, so it's fairly new as far as, you know, older conversion coaches go or home converted coaches go. We stopped for fuel and we had no air. So as I'm pumping fuel, the air alarms are going off, and we barely made it to the fuel island. We had enough air to pull from the fuel island just to the side, just so I could work on it. And you can see I have a piece in my hand here. It's a governor. When you have no air, you really have two options to consider. Number one is the air dryer. Might need an air dryer kit. And the other thing is the air governor. So I bought an air governor. I actually bought two of them, one to keep in the toolbox, so I had one all the time. Should have had one anyways. And I put a brand new governor on, started the bus, didn't help. Well, now I know I've eliminated everything. Now I know it's the air dryer. So if this is something that you guys are doing, make sure that when you have that line come from that compressor, that main line, and it goes into the air dryer, and then your main line comes out of the air dryer to fill the truck with air, that you have the tools. Number one, you know, we need 1 1/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/8 that sort of thing to start loosening these air lines up. But the other thing is the adapter. If the air lines are different sizes or something's going on, you need to get an adapter that goes from the main line of the compressor out of the main line of that air dryer, so I can bypass them. As you can hear, we don't have any alarms going off anymore. I'm at 120 pounds. So the only thing that's not operational right now on the coach is the air dryer. So the air governor is working. It's bringing the air or the bus up to 120 pounds where it should be. And then it's putting the compressor into the unloading stage. That's what this is designed to do. If you didn't have this, it would continue to pump and it would never stop. And it would build up to 150, and your air releases on your tank would start to pop. With the governor, it brings it and regulates it basically. So like a regulator, let's call it. But that wasn't the problem. It is my air dryer. I took my main line off of my air dryer going in. I took my main line off my air dryer going out. I put them together, so now I've eliminated or bypassed the air dryer, and we're running straight off the compressor straight into the tanks. So it's decision time now. Do I go a little, well, I'm gonna have to go a little further. This is basically a road repair. How far do I go before I, you know, get an air dryer, put an air dryer on? That's probably gonna be somewhere in the $500 to $1,000 range for an air dryer. So might be able to put a rebuild kit in, but you know what? We're just gonna buy a whole new air dryer, put an air dryer in, be done with it. So just trying to show you what we did here. The main line from the compressor comes in here, and it exits out here. I know the sun's kind of in our way here, but it exits out right here. So what I did was I bypassed this air dryer like I was showing you. I bypassed this air dryer so that we could have air, because there's some blockage inside that's not allowing us to have air. So it comes in the air dryer one side and it comes out the air dryer the other side. Okay, so here's our line that we took off. So it comes in. This is the in line that goes in the top of the air dryer. This is the out line that comes out of the bottom. All I've done is I've attached the two of them. Okay, so that was the fitting I was telling you about you need to get, so you can attach these two lines, the main line from the compressor to the main line to fill the bus. And then we bypass this air dryer altogether. We don't need it anymore. The negative part about that, of course, is now we're possibly filling our air tanks up with water, which I'm gonna drain momentarily. Okay, so this is the air dryer that I'm gonna get a new part for. I'm gonna get the whole air dryer or possibly a rebuild kit. But this is basically what it looks like.